Today we'll be making an egg besan dosa recipe, which is basically an instant dosa. This will be useful for college students, moms, and pretty much anyone who would like to cook dosa. So it can be useful for college students because they're outside the home and they might not have the facilities to soak the dals or grind the batter. This is basically an instant dosa and you don't need much facilities to do it. Mothers can make it for breakfast for their kids, really instant when they don't have the dosa batter ready, or they can just pack it for lunch if they're in a hurry. Okay, let's get into it. What we need is 1.5 cups of besan, which is Chana Gram flour, and 3 eggs if you're using 1.5 cups of flour, but if you want to make less than 10 to 12 dosas, which serves about 4 people, then you can use 1 cup of besan and 2 eggs. So you're also going to need 4 to 5 green chilies or more if you can handle a lot of spice, a pinch of turmeric, salt per taste, and a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and also 3/4 cups of water. Okay. First, you want to grind your chilies and your 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds into a paste about this consistency, which I've already done. And also whisk your eggs. Well, you have to crack them first, but that's a given. Whisk your eggs until it's bubbly and there's no difference in color. And so first, when you mix it, you're gonna add the paste. Then all of these ingredients, pretty sticky, for taste, and mix it. After you've mixed it pretty good and you don't see that many chunks of green, which is the paste, then you can add your 3 eggs whisked and half of your water. The reason that I'm adding half of the water is that I don't want there to be lumps, and I can keep adding water as I go when I'm mixing it so that it gets to a nice dosa batter consistency. You won't spill if you're actually good at this, but I'm not. Okay, now that I've mixed it a lot, you can see that there are less lumps and it's getting more closer to a dosa batter consistency. So just keep adding water and mix it until it gets to that consistency that you want. I'm with the batter here and I'm gonna start making my dosas, but first the procedures are that you need to put your pan on the stove at a bit under medium heat, maybe 1 or 2 levels, depending on how much a level is on your stove. I'm putting it 2 levels under medium heat, and you wanna add a little bit of ghee or oil, which I've already done, and then take half an onion cut and rub it so that the whole thing gets oiled and it's easy to flip the dosa in the end once you're done. And if you have a non-stick pan, then you can use the non-stick pan instead of doing this procedure, but if you don't, I recommend doing this so it's easy to flip. So I'm going to put 2 ladles in a bowl and put it on the stove, and then spread it out with the ladle. Spread it out with the ladle so that I can get a dosa. But if you're just used to it and you're fast enough, you can use the ladle too. But I'm just slow because I'm new to dosas, so I'll just do that. Now you want to wait about 2 to 3 minutes for it to become a nice reddish color, and you can flip it. Now, once it's done spreading out, you add a little bit of ghee or oil on the sides as a non-stick so that you can flip it easier in the end. Okay, now we'll wait 2 minutes. Okay, time to flip it. It's been 2 minutes and the dosa is getting reddish. You can see that. So I can flip it. And you want to wait 10 seconds on the bottom before you can serve it on a plate with any type of chutney. And I'm using pali chutney or peanut chutney because that's my favorite one because my mom makes it really good. But you can use any chutney like coconut or ginger or mint or any chutney. And also you could use Karan podi if that's what you like. It's time for the second dosa, and I got a boost of confidence for my first dosa because it turned out good. So I'm directly going to use the ladle this time. And this egg besan dosa tastes a lot like pesarattu, and pesarattu on it, chopped ginger, I always confuse the two, is really good. So I'm experimenting, adding chopped ginger on it a little bit. And I also add Karan podi usually on normal dosas. I'm trying that too. And if you want to, you can too. And if you don't want it to just taste like an instant pesarattu, you want a better taste, then you can do this. Keeps falling off. Okay. Now we wait. Since on the second dosa I put all these toppings, I can't flip it over, so I'm just gonna fold it like this and put it on my plate with the peanut chutney. That's not good. Okay, now I can taste it. Oops. Okay, I'm off the stove and I'm back over here to taste it. Some pali chutney. With the ginger and garlic, it doesn't necessarily taste like a pesarattu. It tastes much better, but without it, it's also pretty good. Make sure to like and subscribe.